Good evening from InvestSharp. This is Randy Smotone with your Wednesday, March 17th market update. On the economic front, the PPI came in lower than expected at minus 0.6%. The forecast was for a minus 0.2%. Less food and energy, though, it was actually in line at 0.1%. The weekly EIA petroleum status report showed another build in oil by 1 million barrels, but the market doesn't really care right now. It has nothing to do with fundamentals or technicals right now. I'm not sure. I guess it has to do with fund managers needing to get in the market, I guess. And on deck for tomorrow, we're going to have the weekly jobless claims. The forecast is 455,000. Then we're going to have the consumer price index, the CPI. Forecast is for 0.1%. And we will have the weekly EIA nat gas report tomorrow. So the dollar and gold were down today. Silver, copper, and oil were all up. Light sweet crude futures were up $1.23 to settle at $82.93 a barrel. Let's go over and take a look at the point and figure chart. So we're right here at a triple top here on the continuous contract at West Texas Intermediate Crude. And I'm guessing we're probably going to break out. Again, we have this price objective of 110. I don't know how long, I'm not sure. There's no time frame on point and figure. I don't know if we'll get there or not, but I'm sure we're going to get at least to up in here to 85 or so a barrel, 86, we'll see where we go. Let's go look at the dollar. The dollar actually, volume kind of come in today, and it looks like there's a little bit of, a little bit of buying, indecisiveness. This is pretty equal buying and selling. So, but it was actually a little bit stronger today. You would think this would be a resistance from here and this trend line, but we'll keep an eye on the dollar. Let's take a look at the Dow. Dow closed up 47 points today to 10,733. S&P closed up 6 points to 1,166. Nasdaq closed up 11 points to 2389, and the Russell closed up 4 points to 683. The Russell had a larger percent gain, up 0.65%. The Dow was the weakest again today, up 0.45%. And as you can see on the Dow, we have this kind of maroon colored at 10,007, 30 something, 32 or whatever. If we go back and look, this is a weekly on the weekly chart. We've got some resistance up here. This is broke down through on the weekly and touched here before, so we've got some resistance on the Dow overhead. Now I still think that even if the market pulls back a little bit from here, I don't think it may pull back down into this area or somewhere. I think eventually we're going to finish higher over the next several weeks. SPX keeps on going. It's already over the weekly, just barely. So we have some over the weekly we had some resistance up here, but it's over it by just a little bit. Still looking good. They did pull back. The market did pull back a little bit off its highs, but I mean we're getting pretty wild here, and we're way off. I mean we're quite a ways away from the 30, and we probably need to come back in a little bit. It's pretty unusual to get this far away from the 30-day moving average, so definitely need to come in. Let's look at the XLF. On fire today. It keeps going higher. MACD's looking good. Financials are running pretty well here. Let's look at gold. Gold, I don't know. Gold's this kind of, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's not what I'm sure what it's doing. I mean, it could be kind of a building a base in here before it takes off and runs again. It's been working on this for a while, but it really isn't going anywhere. We gapped up yesterday, and now it kind of came back down. I don't know if it's going to fill this gap or not. And silver actually is a little better. Again, it's just sitting here indecisive. Go higher or lower. Copper is like the major volume on copper, just like we did here. And of course here we had that major volume copper, went a little higher, and then we fell a little bit. So I don't know if that's what we're going to do again, is all this buying, and then we'll actually, because we we haven't got up here and taken out this previous up here at 47. Let's look at the VIX. And there is no volatility. VIX did save itself here right around this previous support here. So I don't know if we're going to get any bounce or not. Certainly no volatility here in the market. Let's go to the sectors. So 12 of the 16 sectors follow finished in the green today. The bank index had the largest percent gain, up 1.67%. The biotech index was the weakest again today, down 0.37%. Let's go to Chart Watch. I have a few new charts, and some of the same. Some of them still look good, but I have a few new ones. But I want to watch this Seagate Technology. I know it's had some ugly days of selling here, but it's been holding this trend line pretty much, and it's just kind of sitting here, and then MACD starting to turn off this area here. So watch this because it might take off if they start buying it. Keep it on your radar. If the dollar kind of goes down again, the CMC looks like it's I like the breakout here, and it's kind of come back. It's touched this, the uptrend line here, and now it's sitting there, so it's maybe ready to break out again. Watch that one. GMCR actually did break out again. We were watching it. I don't think I mentioned it yesterday because it'd been, tight consolidation, and it broke out today. It's definitely a good dip buy. RIM. Watch RIM for a dip buy here. It looks like it's a bull flag after it broke out here. So watch RIM. I think you can probably get it on the dip, especially if we get a little more. Watch National Oil of Arco NOV. Tried to break out today, and then it pulled back. So watch that because it did have a little more volume today, and it probably will break out. Same way with Tesoro. Right there. Had a lot of volume here going up here. So watch it over today's high, 1436 or so, and you could probably jump on that. INT, I like this. It should have support right around this area, around this $28 mark. Had a lot of good volume getting up to here, and then it stopped today, so it might be a low risk buy point somewhere in this area. PNC, nice big breakout today. CLR, Continental Resources, trying to break out today with volume. It's right here. Should be, it has some overhead resistance, but eventually it'll probably get back up to 45. Advantage Oil and Gas, this little one, as long as it holds around that 750 or so, looks like it's in a bull flag. So keep an eye on that one. CMS Energy, another little one, has a nice little triangle. So watch it to break out through that, above that, out of that triangle. SQM, like I said, if the dollar continues to weaken, this thing should start, it pulled back off. It's got resistance at 39, so if it breaks to that 39, it's probably going to fly higher. MRVL, it's still up there, still looking good. It's got volume. It's wanting to break out. The market pulling back a little bit today, I think, affected it. WLL still looks good, especially for a dip buy. Slumberjay still looks good. HAT broke out today, looks good. Another little one. A lot of these we've already looked at. Hess still looks good, broke out higher today. WNMS, mentioned it yesterday. It did break out today on high volume above the downtrend line, so it should have some more to go. The little Axle's looking good, broke out today, lots of volume. FCX, it broke out yesterday, but then it's pulled back, so just kind of keep it on your radar. Gold pulled back today, and I'm sure it affected it. Rig, I wouldn't buy Rig unless it takes out today's high. Then you can jump in Rig. It act like it was going to do it today and faked everybody out. Blue Coat System still looks fine as long as it holds that 31 or so. DKS, again, it's okay. It hasn't ran too far yet. Definitely, if the market pulls back just a little bit, you can buy it on the dip. Celgene took off higher today. I would definitely buy this one on a dip. First American, you can buy this one on a dip. Nucor, pulled back today. You might be able to buy it here. Just jump out if it goes down to, as long as it closes above, 44.50 or so, you should be fine. OSK, nice breakout today, looks good. FDX still looks fine. CVLT, huge breakout today. Talked about that one yesterday. NVIDIA still looks good. AGO, I like it right now where it's sitting there. It's resting. Come back down and touch that trend line. CSIQ just kind of been hanging out, but I think eventually it's going to go higher as long as oil goes higher. American Tower's looking good. After it broke out, it's still kind of hanging out there. Like I said, the market kind of pulled back after it was on a run today. Toll still looks okay. Rylan, as long as I like it if it breaks out 25. UPL still looks fine. Cat, like Caterpillar here. still looks fine. IBM, as long as it holds that trend line, it looks fine. That downtrend line, as long as it doesn't close below it. Dell still looks good. Only like Rhino, if as long as it holds around this 2250 or so, you actually might be able to buy it here. Let's go take a look at the McClellan. So we did move back up today right at 51, so we're just now really a little overbought. No big deal. I mean, we can get way back up into here, so we're fine. Let's go look at the current market signal. Let's follow the point figure chart for the Dow, Nasdaq, S&P. Really no change here. These keep going. Actually, the price objective increased again today on the Nasdaq. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching InvestSharp's Daily Market Analysis.